Today in Erasmus TV, how to maintain a work-life balance and can you work really well at home? Good morning and welcome back at Erasmus TV. Once more, I'm the only one at the table. Both of my guests are working from home and calling from home. And working from home is our team for today. Lieke Skidmore, you're the HR director here at the university. As we keep on saying, we will probably have to work home for a longer time. Are you concerned about, the employees of the university?
Well, if it's going to take a much longer time, I think we have to put even more emphasis on the facilities we sort of offered so far with respect to working from home, because it takes some effort to do it and to stay in touch with people and to feel comfortable at work and be able to continue doing things. So yes, we have to really take care. We keep in touch with the health of people, of employees.
To what extent is it the university's task to, look after their people?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you very well.
To what extent is it the university's responsibility to take after their people or to take after their work conditions at home?
Okay. I think it's a joint responsibility where the university feels very responsible to care and look after and facilitate employees. But you also, as an individual, you can do a lot of things yourself to get through it. So I think it's a joint responsibility, but we feel very responsible as well as a university.
And what are you doing then to help people?
We actually offered about 1.5 to 2 weeks ago. We offered a platform for employees to facilitate them, which we presented at My Ur. You can find it at, for example, the HR pages. For example, we've got a whole set of information called Ur at Home. And you can also look at the pages around healthy working at the HR information website. We have a facility like Open Up. Roos Schelvis mentioned it a few weeks ago. To ask for mental support, and there is also lots and lots of information about working from home, tips and tricks, what to do, how to stay healthy, but very important, how to keep in touch with your community, your colleagues, your manager, supervisor. We actually recently also offers online training facilities. That's mainly meant to sort of trigger people to stay to do things, to do training. It's very much used, and it's just one of the few things we offer and we communicated, we published at My Ur.
Yes. And there's a lot of mental health. Can I also take, for example, a chair with me to home if I need a better chair to work at home?
Okay, very good question. Yes, we actually, a week ago, we informed the managers, supervisors about this issue. There are possibilities now that if you really need a chair or some little accessories to work from home, because it's difficult now to do it, then you can contact your supervisor and see what's really necessary, what you can pick up. You need to do it really together with your manager, because you need a proof that it is okay to pick it up, because the buildings are not all open anymore. And so if it's really necessary, you can pick up a few things. If you really need, for example, a screen or something, because it's impossible to work from home or very, very difficult for a longer time, then again, with your manager, you can agree to buy it through the normal procedures. And as the third possibility is that we agreed that a personal career budget can be used. It's a small amount, but you can use it this time as well, this year, to, for example, buy an accessory or something to improve the working from home. If you do that last bit, then it's also your own property and you can keep it. But it's a small amount. So we've got 3 possibilities to get to facilitate you on your working spot.
Yes, and Laura, I understand that you can hear me now. I was wondering,
Yes.
because you're, of course, and as I said, an expert on work-life balance, how is your own work-life balance doing at the moment?
I'm doing quite fine. My kids are grown up already, so I have the place for myself. And yeah, it's of course for everybody, it's a bit tricky now to find your work-life balance, not to work all the time, but also make sure that you have enough time to relax, to do some exercise, to have also enjoy your free time, and to set some boundaries. So you know when work ends and your free time begins. But I think I'm doing quite okay. Yeah, the weekend is really personal time, so.
I'm very glad to hear so, because it is challenging, as 2 other employees will be showing us in a minute, because they recorded a small vlog for us.
Welcome everyone to my home office. My name is René Karens. I work as the Head of Administrative Affairs for the Executive Board. And as you can see, I'm working from my living room, which I have to share most of the time with my 3-year-old daughter, Linda Marie. So that means that we've created a working place and a playing place over there. And it's going well most of the time. My home office consists of my laptop and my iPad. And I really like the combination of both. Of course, working from home with a kid has its challenges. Sometimes my daughter really has to do a number 2 in the middle of a meeting. And then, well, yeah, shit literally happens. But I think that this crisis has made everyone a lot more understanding to situations like this, which could actually help us later on. I hope you're keeping up. Stay safe, stay healthy, look out for each other. And I really hope that we will be able to see each other soon.
My name is Gijsbert Oonk. I'm working at the history department. Most of us work from our home, and I'm happy to share a few thoughts about that. This is the bookshelf of a historian, but sometimes we are musicians, so that's a different story in this room. And my workplace is here. I'm proud of my marathon, which I run 5 years back. The time is not that great, 5 hours, but I'm still very proud of it.
Yeah, Laura, you said that your children are all grown up already, but do you recognize perhaps the struggle that René was showing us with small children at home, or children?
Yes, I recognize that. It's also very common, of course, in the literature. Normally, people work from home to do concentrated work, so before the crisis. And that was only doable if the kids were not at home, when they were at school or the childcare. And now you see that people have to kind of combine in the same space the care of their children and their work. So that's not an easy task, and they need, of course, divide it, if they have a partner, the working day in 2, actually. And so it's for them, it's quite a struggle, I think, and hard work.
Yes, I have actually one final question, and I have it for the both of you, because we keep on talking that there are a lot of pitfalls if you have to work from home, especially during a crisis we're enduring at the moment. Is it still normal, or can you still expect the same amount of results, the same amount of work from people now while we have to work from home all the time? Laura, can you answer first, please?
Yeah, I think it's a difficult question. I think in a time of crisis, people tend to work more than they normally do or are supposed to do. And that's always has been the danger of working from home, that people work more rather than less. But as we can see, if people have caring tasks at home, care for children, it's not. I don't think you can expect they can perform at the same way that they used to do when they were able to go to the office and make use of childcare facilities. So I think we should be a little bit careful and really stay in touch with each other, whether you can perform as much as you normally do.
And do you agree, Lieke?
Yeah, I fully agree with Laura. I spoke to many colleagues, and one of the things I notice, especially with people with young children, is that they feel sometimes guilty that they can't achieve the same thing as usual. Because you work from home, but you're still disturbed all the time because you're Zooming and Teaming all the time, most people, and you just can't do it when you have children. And the other thing is that sometimes people are also worried about the corona situation itself, not about the work, but the fact that it also gives a bit of stress or nervousness. So you can't expect the same amount of work all the time. And you have to tell people that it's okay, that sometimes you can't achieve the same thing.
I think that's quite a good thing to remember. It's okay sometimes that you can't achieve the same amount of things now, especially during a crisis. So, especially Lieke gave a lot of tips for employees to where you can find tips for mental and physical health. You can find it at MyEar. Thank you all for watching for now, and I hope to see you all back on Thursday. Thank you.